Now, Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Here's a quick look at Bogus Basin as we are starting to gear up for ski season. Nice to see a little bit of accumulation happening on the mountain. Not too much activity up to this point, but there is one place and one snow lodge that's getting a lot of activity right now. Take a look at this live cam of Tamarack, and I kid you not, we've been paying attention to this all over the afternoon, and just about 30 minutes ago, this was sitting at least 1 to maybe 1.5 inches. So over the last half hour, just about, maybe 45 minutes or so, there's been about 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch accumulation on this stick right here, right over the top of the 2, moving fairly close to that 3. You can see that small little hill that's happening, but a lot of snow is making its way on Tamarack, which is lovely to see. We want to see that snow accumulation happening, especially for ski season, and it is certainly coming down right now at Tamarack Resort. Taking a look at the Village of Meridian, not as snowy down here in the Treasure Valley. Current temperature sitting into the 40s. But what is starting to look like Christmas is the Village of Meridian. Love to see the Christmas tree that's starting to go up there, the lights that are shining, and hopefully this ice rink will be open soon. I'd love to see some skaters on here. Make sure to wave to us at Idaho News 6 if you're on here at about 10 o'clock, 10:15-ish is when you'll probably be seeing yourself down there. Taking a look at that system that passed over the Pacific Northwest, a lot of rain and a lot of wind and a decent bit of precipitation still happening up into our mountain ranges. All the stuff that we saw over in Washington has finally made its way over here. Not really impacting us. It kind of hit us into the morning time down in the Treasure Valley and then hitting us a little bit more into the afternoon. Around 8 or 9 o'clock, we started to see a little bit more precipitation in the form of rain happening in the Treasure Valley, but a lot of snow passing over those mountain ranges, which is lovely to see. We're going to take a look at some of the temperatures that we saw today. Still warm enough. Not going to be seeing any snowfall just yet, but the chance of snowfall is getting a little bit closer. We'll pay attention to it just over this weekend and the start of next week. Nothing that's going to be accumulating, but we might see a little bit of solid precipitation on the way. 52 we saw in Boise, 51 down in Twin Falls. Temperatures we'll see pretty similar going into tomorrow. Your Thursday is expected to be 53 in Boise, 53 in Twin Falls, 41 over in Ketchum, but a cool down is on the way and cooler temperatures are going to be coming fairly quick. Taking a look at our 6 to 10 day outlook, we've got this band of cooler temperatures right across Idaho, going into Utah and going into places like Colorado. Sitting just barely cooler than per usual. A lot of the West Coast is sitting per norm this time of year, and then you see places like Montana, the upper corner of Montana, sitting in the normal category. But cooler temperatures are on the way in our 6 to 10 day outlook, and we're certainly going to be seeing them closer than you think. Like I mentioned, 50s are expected tomorrow. I know it says chances of snow and rain. That's not accurate. We're not going to be seeing any chances of snow expected in the Treasure Valley. Going to be seeing light chances of rain expected across the board. The temperatures are just not cool enough, as you can see. Temperatures into the 30s overnight, into the 50s and 40s throughout the day, so no snow is expected, so don't worry about that. Going into the western central mountains, though, that might be a little bit different. Those temperatures a little bit cooler up to McCall and a little bit cooler up in Cascade. 30s expected in McCall, 40s almost everywhere else, 50s in Garden Valley, 50s in Pine, and 55 up in Riggins, Idaho. But like I mentioned, temperatures are going to be dropping fairly quick. We got 50s tomorrow and then 40s across the board as we see the start of next week. Potential slight chance of snow accumulation, nothing too crazy, nothing that'll be sticking to the ground, but we might see it start to fall out of the sky, and then we might start to see it fall out of the sky also on top of that on Monday. We'll pay attention to it, but those temperatures nice and cool. 40s expected going into your weekend.